Blake Goodman has joined us, the sophomore goalkeeper from Pittsburgh. And boy, Blake, they threw a lot at you tonight. 39 shots. You made 11 saves. What was it like down there for you between the pipes trying to come up with some stops tonight?
It was a lot of fun. Just a normal day. Nothing changes versus the ACC team. Just got to do our thing. Defense did great. Gave me great shots. Offense did their job, and it was just a great win. A lot of fun.
You know, you talked about that. I think one of the things coming into the game, the key for you guys was to kind of focus on Richmond lacrosse and just do what you can do. And it seemed like you were able to do that today.
Exactly. Yeah, I was just getting mentals and had a couple tough losses, but you know we bounced back and we played great today.
Blake, with that much talent on that UNC team, some known stars, how do you guys talk through matchups and make sure you're marking up, you know, their star players?
Like you said, we just got back to playing Richmond defense. A couple good players, slide a little early, but nothing special. Just play our game, and it worked out well today.
You know, for you, what does this game do for you now stepping forward? You've had some good games leading up to this one, but what does it do for you confidence-wise? Not that you didn't have any to begin with, but how much does it help you in that regard?
It definitely helps to get an ACC win under the belt, but, you know, we carry this momentum in play, and, you know, we're all playing great right now.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it, Blake. Good job.
Thank you.
Blake Goodman downstairs, and he comes up with a big one today for the Spiders as they get the win. 11 saves, 52.4% save percentage. That's higher than his 47.9, so certainly was a good game for him down there. So let's go check in with Dan Chamati and get some thoughts on that. Coach, you know, obviously you had to withstand their run. Blake, we talked to him just a minute ago, very good between the pipes. What are your thoughts on him and your team being able to hang on and get enough to get the win tonight?
Yeah, you know, North Carolina going on that run. You know, nervous with a team who's still gaining experience to see the direction that they were going to go. You know, were we going to fold, or were we going to stick to our guns and make the next play? And I'm really proud of the way that the whole team just stuck with the game plan, focused on making the really, you know, fundamental, simple plays, and you know we were able to finish or to end their run and you know get the next one there. Blake and the defense, that was a huge game of growth for us on the defensive end. I thought they committed to just the way we wanted to play defense for the full 60 minutes, and really proud of that end of the field. Coach Richard's doing a great job down there, developing some young talent.
Yeah, you got some young guys back there, and they stepped up, and Blake made reference to that. And Brian had brought this up a moment ago with Blake. You know, Carolina's got so much talent. Cunningham sprung for his goals today, and Perry's shooting whistles at everybody. And so how do you match up? How do you manage to keep track of all those guys and try to keep some of them under wraps?
You hope that some of them miss the goal. Quite honest, you know, those guys are really talented shooters. You know, they got some tremendous goal scorers. Chris Cloutier, you know, has the NCAA you know, tournament record for goals, you know, with an absurd amount, and obviously a tremendous player. And you know, he's got an unbelievable supporting cast around him. So it was a team effort down there on that end of the field today. Coach had them ready, and you know, they did miss a few. I'm sure that they wish they had back, but when they were on the goal, you know, Blake stood in and did a great job.
Coach, you guys had seven different goal scorers today. You know, Lane Collins had a hot start and then went out with injury. Can you talk a little bit about your offense's next man up mentality and just getting the job done?
Yeah, so we, you know, we've been lucky enough to be playing 4 attackmen from the start here, and you know, Lane, we just started him on attack 2 games ago, and he just gave us great presence and poise. So you know, him going down was, you know, I think a moment everybody kind of like, uh-oh, but you know, do quickly remember. We got, you know, Ryan Lee, who's still coming back from, still getting himself back to full strength here, and to, you know, for Ryan Lee to score the 11th goal was huge, you know, confidence builder for him. But we do have a next man up mentality. There's even some guys that would have liked to have played, but didn't, just by the way the game was going. You know, the guys compete really hard in practice every day and work hard, so they know there's playing time to be earned, and that next man up mentality has been great because it's an unselfish group. You know, they just want to win. You know, they're more concerned about winning than playing time, which is great.
All right, Coach, you got this one under your belt. You got to go to Furman, of course, next, and you had the short week for this game. Now you've got a couple days before you have to get ready to go to Furman.
Yeah, short weeks are tough, and tonight, hard fought, an emotional game. It's going to be really important how our guys recover. I know Furman has had quite a bit of time off. The Furman game is, obviously it's a league game, and that is a very worthy opponent. It's every time we play them, it's a very evenly matched game. So we got our work cut out for us, no doubt, when it comes to getting fresh again and getting prepared for Furman.
All right, Coach, thanks. Congratulations. We'll look forward to visiting with you again soon.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.